Can I please have Alexandria Police Officer Tara Finkle to the stage? Tara is commander to my Finkle's daughter and will be sharing her story.
Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here today. As Scott said, I'm Tara, Tamaya's daughter. My original plan was to have someone else come up and speak for me because I don't know if I can get through this without crying. But something happened and they couldn't make it, so here I am. I'm not really good with making speeches either. So I figured I would start this by reading the post that I made the day that Tamaya died. I changed it up a little bit just so it makes sense now. But this is what I posted on my Facebook that day. My heart has shattered today. For the first half of my life, I was raised by the person that taught me to hunt and fish and take care of myself without relying on anyone else. A person that loved me more than anyone else in the world and would do anything to see me succeed. I knew at a very young age that I wanted to be the same amazing person, police officer, leader, and friend. As the years went on, my dad lived a life feeling like he was going through life living in someone else's body and transitioned to female. Now, feeling like the person she was always meant to be, she taught me how to respect every person I met, to fight for what was right, and for what I want in life, regardless of what anyone else tries to say or do. In 2008, I had my daughter. She's the first and only granddaughter. She knew Tamaya as Gammy, the cool grandma that loved horses, always bought her the best cowgirl boots, took her to King's Dominion almost weekly, and shared many after-school ice cream trips. Next came my academy graduation, when I was presented as a police officer while standing next to my retired police sergeant. She cried as she gave me my graduation certificate, and I think that was the most proud either of us have ever been. Next came my son in 2017, who very quickly became Gammy's best friend. And he would never leave without giving so many hugs and kisses and saying, "Love you, Gam Gam," multiple times. In 2018, Gammy was diagnosed with cancer, and she refused to start her battle until after we celebrated my daughter's 10th birthday down at Disney. And I attached a picture to the post that was taken down in Disney. So for you, those of you that can't see it, it's of Tamaya with my kids. They're wearing Viking hats, holding toy shields and weapons and looking like they're about to go into battle. And that was the picture that she posted the day she started chemo. That last trip is where we made memories that I will cherish, and I hope my kids will cherish for the rest of our lives. Throughout 2019, as she battled cancer, we made sure to keep as many traditions as possible, like her Outback Steakhouse birthday dinner, a couple more King's Dominion trips, getting to see the Gravedigger monster truck, and even the day before when she sent Chloe off to school. We had hopes of taking trips to Ocean City at the end of that month, planned to see PBR when they came to town a couple weeks after, and now the thought of doing any of that breaks my heart. So that's what I wrote on my Facebook on September 4th, 2019. And it kind of summed up how she was my rock and my family's rock. But it didn't mention all the struggles. Remember that one line where I wrote, how she taught me to respect everyone and to fight for what was right. Well, there was a lot of really hateful people in this world. Tamai wasn't able to become her true self until after retiring from the department in 2002. She spent years feeling as if she had to hide herself from the world. She dealt with family and friends that walked away from us because of who she was. But you know what? She was finally happy. Finally, the person that she was meant to be, and didn't let anyone else get to her. Those people that walked away, she still mailed them Christmas cards every single year. We would go out places and people would stare and make rude comments. But her response to them was a smile and a wave, and sometimes she'd do a curtsy. And we would just walk away laughing at their ignorance. She always took the high road, treated everyone as an equal, and helped people in any way that she could. She continued to be the best person she could be. After retiring from Capitol Police, she furthered her education, volunteered with the LGBT liaison unit, and continued to protect others by founding a mounted search and rescue unit where she served as the commander until the day that she died. Her desire to help others was always number one. On the day of her funeral, we were so overwhelmed by the people that showed up and the messages that came in. So many memories were shared. And it was then that our family truly got to see how big of an impact she had on so many lives. There's not a single day that goes by where I don't think about her. And I pray that I can be just as amazing as she was. Thank you for allowing me to share these memories with you.